So friends, we're going to talk about our trip to Los Algodones, Mexico. We're going to give you guys some great tips that will really come in handy for you when you're headed over. First thing I wanted to say is obviously parking. Where are you going to park for the day if you're going for the day? Or you can even stay overnight and pay $10 to park. It's an Indian tribe owns the land right across from Mexico there. It's called the Quechan. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. They own that parking lot. It's $6 a day for your car, and you can stay overnight for $10. And I think RVs are a little more, maybe like 20 or 22 overnight. 15, 18 for the day, I believe. I'm not positive, but it's in that range for sure. It's a great place to park. You get out of your car, you walk right over the border into Mexico.
Mm-hmm. The second thing we wanted to talk about is you do need a valid passport. So make sure that your passport is up to date, updated, and make sure it's good before you enter that border, because you could go in without a passport, but you can't come back without a passport. So definitely make sure you have that passport.
You can pretty much go in without anything. It's pretty much just like walking through a turnstile to go into Mexico. There's nobody checking or anything.
You.
Not when we were there. So the next thing we're going to talk about is purchasing items when you go to Los Algodones. It's a great town. They love tourism. They love Americans. No doubt about that. They're very friendly. Almost a little bit pushy, I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm,
There's so many aisles to walk through with so many merchants selling you things. And the name of the game is to haggle. When you are made an offer for something you like, offer them half. A lot of times they'll take that with a little bit of haggling, maybe a little bit more. But everything that we wanted to buy, we got for about half what they offered us.
Mm-hmm. So we got sunglasses. They are Ray-Bans. I'm not really sure if they're real Ray-Bans, but I was happy with them. But they wanted $20 for them, and we got them for $10.
Yeah.
So I think that was a pretty good deal. I love wearing them. I wear them all the time. I'm very happy with them. The next item we got was this purse.
This is really nice. It's all leather, made in Mexico. Mm-hmm. He started at $40. We got it for $20.
Yeah, but it's real leather. I mean, that's a pretty really good deal for that. And then
this was while we were waiting in line to go back into the States. There's vendors everywhere. Like I said, even when you're standing in line, they will come up to you and offer you to buy things. Yeah. I bought this hat for $10. I think they started at $22.
Right.
So
we did really well. We weren't planning on spending that much money, but we wanted to get a couple little things, and we did, and we were really happy with it. And of course, a big reason why we went to Mexico is for the restaurants. We wanted to go have some authentic Mexican food and some, of course, we had to get margaritas.
And I had a pina colada. It was really good too.
Yeah. So that was our main reason why we were going there. And it's really reasonable. Their food is really cheap. A couple little things I want to tell you about the restaurants. There's a lot of them, so you have a lot of choices. They don't open until 11 a.m. So 11 a.m. Pacific time. If you're coming from Arizona, you're going to be on a different time zone, depending on what time of year you go. But you'll be on a different time, so just keep that in mind. Also, just like any other country, they don't really require tipping. So we forgot about that, and we totally over-tipped.
We're used to the customary 15 to 20% we pay here in the States.
I think we paid 25% tip.
Yeah. And you don't have to do that. It's kind of built into the price, is what we were told.
Exactly. If you want to tip because they were so good, then that's fine.
Of course.
It's not really required. So I wanted to point that out to you. And also, if you are planning on going to get a margarita, I just want to pre-warn you that they are definitely stronger than They make them in the States.
They are boozy.
So just be careful of that because they taste so good. You don't even taste the alcohol in them.
Yep.
Be very careful because you do not want to be drunk when you're walking around in Mexico. So
Or going back through customs.
Uh-huh.
So the next thing we wanted to talk about are drugstores. In Mexico, you can buy pretty much anything over the counter. It's crazy.
Crazy.
You have to shop around for prices also. There's one restaurant There's one drugstore. I think it's called Leakey's. It's a purple store. And they have all kinds of stuff in there. And there's also tons of other ones around it. But when we went, we bought azithromycin. I think this was $6 for 12 tablets. And I bought some ibuprofen. And this was $3 for 800 milligrams. 100 of them. So you can get some really good discounts there.
So they call the city the Molar City. And the reason why they call it is because it has more dentist office per capita out of anywhere in the world.
When you're in that city, Los Algodones, you're bombarded by people asking you if you need dental work done. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
But the prices are 75 to 80% cheaper than in the States.
They are.
Seriously.
We didn't do that because we do have really good insurance for dental.
If you don't, that's the place.
We would definitely in a second. And you don't have to make an appointment. There are people that will take you right to the dentist office right then and there. So
they'll walk you right in. So a lot of people are nervous about entering back into the U.S. from Los Algodones. We waited in line the first time for about a half hour. Lots of friendly people in line. Like we said before, you're being asked if you want to buy anything the whole time, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it seemed to go by really quick, and there's awnings over it, so it's shaded. If it's hot out, there's also places to sit all along the way. The second time we went back, we waited about closer to an hour because we went back a little bit later.
Right.
I think the later in the day you go, the longer you're going to wait in general. We were in line the first time, I think, at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The second time, probably like 2:30. So it took us longer the second time, but still, it's not bad. And the customs process is pretty fast as well.
Yeah. Last we want to talk about is it safe? That was our number one question when we were thinking about even going in there.
And we're sure so many of you also have trepidation about going into Mexico here in Los Algodones. You need to understand that their economy relies on Americans and Canadians.
Yep.
Getting dental work, purchasing prescriptions, going there to have a taco, excellent food, drinks. That's their bread and butter. They really do look out for us, and you can tell that right away.
Yeah.
They are so friendly. I'm going to say overly friendly to tourists there. We never for a second
not one time
felt unsafe. So
never. So if you are hesitating about it, I would definitely say do it. I'm telling you, we did not feel unsafe at all. And I have to say that we've been to a lot of cities in our country and we felt unsafe, but we did not feel unsafe there.
For sure.
So definitely don't let that stop you. It's definitely a very safe place.
We promise you'll have fun.
Yeah. And just enjoy yourself. Have a great time. Don't drink too much because you don't want to be drinking too much when you're in Mexico.
Probably your only worry would be drinking too much.
Yeah.
Right? I can't think of anything else.
But it's super fun and we'd highly recommend it. And here was our awesome time there. Enjoy.
So we're about to sneak into Mexico.
We're not sneaking in. We are walking through Mexico and we'll bring you with us.
See you there.
Do you need a dentist?
If you need a dentist, this is your place. I mean, we're being hawked for dentists constantly. This is amazing. Never seen anything like it. Authentic Mexican food. In Mexico, of course. It better be authentic.
Chips and salsa, babe.
The difference is it's so fresh. Everything is made 5 minutes. Your margaritas come in a frosted styrofoam cup, and they look good. Really good. With the steak and the cheese, it's amazing. Cheers from Mexico.
How you like in Mexico, babe?
So far, everyone's very friendly, courteous. It's great.
It's an awesome time in Mexico and great music. We've actually had really good music. I'm pretty surprised.
We've been serenaded. Now we have a live band.
So guys, we just came back from the Mexico.
About a 25-minute wait in line, but it's not bad. They have seats the whole way.
And today's President's Day, so we were a little worried that it was going to be really crowded, and it was fine.
It was fine.
Yeah, we had fun, and then I crossed the border.
You got to hear this story. This is great.
Every time I go across the border, I don't understand why they don't stamp my passport, and I get really upset by it. So when we came through the Mexico border, there was nobody there. It's a free-for-all. Anybody could go.
It's just a turnstile.
There's nobody there checking you. And so I wanted a stamp, but there was nobody there. So when we were coming back, I'm like, are you going to give me a stamp? And the guy's like,
ma'am, we don't normally stamp people that are returning to their home country.
no, he didn't say that. If he said that, I would have been better, but he gave me a stamp.
He actually gave her a stamp coming into the United States. He took his time, went out of his way, went into the office and got us a stamp.
Okay, well, there's a blonde moment for you, and I'm not even really blonde, but that's a blonde moment. Anyway, we had a great time in Mexico.
We loved it.
We're gonna explore Yuma now, and we'll bring you with us.
See you there.
So we are currently in Yuma, Arizona right now, and we are downtown, and we're gonna explore the town.
It's gonna be fun.
We'll bring you with us.
See you there. So here they give you a Fritos plate, and it's the Fritos scoops with chili and beans. Looks really good. Let's dig in.
Good?
Really good. Here we have their potato tacos. These look great too. It's one of the things they're famous for. It's their potato taquitos. Super good.
So we are at Prison Hill Brewing Company right now, and we are trying some beers. I got a red ale.
And I got the Rowdy Neighbor Coffee Stout, which is delicious.
The reason why it's called Prison Hill is they have a prison around here that is a really popular tourist place to go to. We're not really into prisons, so I don't think we're going to spend the money and go. But if you ever have done the prison, let us know in the comments if you really liked it. But we're going to find some more stuff to do in the area, and we'll bring you with us.
See you there.
Son of a man who worked his fingers to the bone, just trying to make something out of nothing, you know. He never wanted silver, gold, or the finer things, just a wife and kids, a home in the American dream.
So we went to this cool little store in Yuma called the Peanut Patch, and it has a very Virginia vibe to it.
Yeah.
Peanut farm vibe.
Which I grew up going to Virginia and going to the Peanut Festival, so we definitely plan on doing that in our future because it was a big childhood memory of mine, and Joe has never done it, so we're definitely going to do it one day. But it was cool. We missed the tour by like 1 minute. Oh well.
But they used to grow peanuts here, and they had a white fly infestation in the 70s, I believe, and they stopped growing them in 76.
Yeah.
But the building is original, and the property is really cool, so.
And it feels very Virginia in there. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but just very Southern charm, very
Yes.
good hospitality, like all that stuff. It was just
Indeed.
really sweet in there. So anyway, we are going back to Mexico because we loved it so much. So we'll bring you with us.
See you there.
So I forgot to show you guys what we got. We're excited about this because it's very hard to find sugar-free chocolate, but these are sugar-free pecan clusters. So we're really excited. Joe already opened it and tried one. What do you think?
Super delicious.
I'll try one for you. Let's see. Really good. And we also got a big bag of peanuts. And we got these for Easter because Easter is only next month. So we got these. They look like cute little Easter eggs. So we're gonna have to save these and wait. I don't know if Joe will be able to handle it.
I'll try.
So we're back here at the border again, and we are going to cross into Mexico.
Second time.
We're gonna have some margaritas and some tacos again. And actually this time I'm gonna look for sunblock and for hair dye. I'm not sure if they sell it cheaper, but might as well try. So we'll let you know. And also this time we're gonna time how long it took us to get back in to the country.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know.
This is what you get for $7. Three fish tacos and sides.
So this time we actually had a great time. We met a lot of people from Arizona that we talked to and hung out with. It was really fun. Joe got a hat, and we were in line for, I think, 50 minutes.
Almost an hour.
50 minutes.
The lines are cool because you meet people.
You meet
from all over
people,
the world.
yeah. It's not bad
really
at all.
fun.
I think we were definitely in line longer than the last time. I think we were probably in line only 20 minutes the last time.
They were saying you want to be in line by like 1:30.
Yeah, or you'll be here until 6. So you just got to come into the country early, have a margarita, and then leave.
Or 2.
Or 2 or 3. No, don't do 3. That's bad. Because they're stronger than at home, I promise you.
They don't mess around.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to go explore more of Yuma, and we'll bring you with us.
See you there.
We ended our time with a visit from our friends from Riveting Journey. We really loved our time in Yuma, but the highlight for us was visiting Los Algodones, and we would highly recommend a visit. Join us next week as we check another national park off of our list and spend some time in Tucson and check out Tombstone, Arizona.
We are thankful that you are on this journey with us. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on the fun. See you next week.